What's going on, y'all? Giofvcks, Side Perspectives, and we about to get into this. Now, I've made so many videos before discussing struggle love. I have made countless videos discussing this. And this example is a live example. We're going to be discussing Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B has filed for divorce after 3 years of marriage to Offset. Offset throughout the entire marriage has cheated numerous times and more than likely was cheating before they got married. And this is a common occurrence in struggle love. Struggle love, entanglements, one-sided relationships, people who are emotionally unavailable, toxic, narcissistic. This is the type of stuff that they participate in. They cheat, they lie, they steal, they manipulate, they gaslight, triangulate you with the numerous people that they're cheating on you with. You know, it's a recipe for disaster. And I'm about to go there. And I've made, on my personal Facebook page, on YouTube, on my Instagram, on Twitter, I've made countless videos and statuses discussing the double standards between men and women, feminine and masculine people, the hypocrisies with misogyny, sexism, and I'm about to go there with this video to really kind of hone in on what I'm talking about. And if you have the free time, please consider checking the links and articles in the description box below. If you would like to donate to help the growth of this YouTube channel, my Cash App and Venmo is also in the description box. It is by choice. You do not have to donate if you do not want to. If you choose to, I'm thankful and appreciative. All right, let's get into this. So, I'm going to say this. I'm a firm believer in once a cheater, more than likely, always a cheater. People tend to live their lives in patterns, okay? And this is why it's so important to pay attention to actions and the patterns of behaviors people participate and make. Offset has cheated on Cardi B numerous times. So it's not surprising that he's got caught again cheating. And quite frankly, back to what I said, once a cheater, always a cheater. And this is why I'm a firm believer in once a person has cheated on you, it's in your best interest to end the relationship because the trust is gone. I'm not going to say that you can't never get trust, because I also don't think we should, the cliche saying never say never. However, it's pretty much gone, and in many cases, there's no going back, right? Like, there's no going back. There's no restoring. The trust is gone. You're not going to look at them the same way. You're not going to trust them the same way. Insecurities are now building up and in your head. So now you have your own personal insecurities from being lied to and cheated on and your trust being broken with that person. So that's why, in my personal opinion, once a person cheats on you, you need to leave and you need to end the relationship. It's a waste of time at this point. And that's my personal opinion. Okay? So they got a divorce. She filed for divorce. And I hope that she goes through with the divorce and end it. Now, they have a child together. Raise your children. You can still co-parent. But y'all don't need to be in a relationship together. And this is also another problem with monogamy, in my opinion. This is why I personally do not think monogamy is a natural thing. To me, it's just not natural. If it was, why is it so difficult for people to do it? Yet people can naturally go and talk to multiple people and sleep with multiple people. Because in my personal opinion, humans are social creatures. We're also very tribal and herd-like in the sense that we like to be around other people, and I don't understand why we would think we wouldn't want to have multiple sexual relationships with other people too. I also don't get why you would assume that one person is going to be your everything for the rest of your life until either one of you die. A lot of these archaic, and just to keep it a buck, it's outdated to think that people are going to be in strict monogamous relationships and that's it. There's other dating opportunities. There's other relationship models that in many cases would better benefit us. So with them having their child culture, I do hope that they are able to make amends with each other so they can raise their children, their child together. Because the child still deserves to have both parents in their lives, father and mother, both parents in their lives, okay? You know, and y'all need to be, in my opinion, y'all can make amends and just keep it for the children, right? You can be single and divorced and have your own separate love lives and lives, but make sure that you are able to co-parent for the kid, because the child doesn't deserve to be victimized and traumatized because their parents are immature and childish. Now, that's not necessarily the case with Cardi B and Offset, but I'm just saying a lot of times when people get divorced or separate, break up, the children end up becoming collateral damage. You know, now they're being abused and traumatized because mommy and daddy can't put aside differences to take care of the child. We don't need any more dysfunctional households in our communities, okay? We have enough of it. Okay, so moving on from the next topic of this situation. Again, the cheating and the double standards. What I don't get, and I say this all the time, why is it, you know, for my cis men, my cis het men, my masculine folks, had all of this smoke and animosity and anger and frustration when WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, came out with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Oh, how dare they? This is disgusting. This is nasty. What about the children? Oh my God, this needs to be censored. Oh my God. Yet, what was Uchi Wally, Uchi Bang Bang? Pop that pussy for a real nigga. Uncle Luke back in the late 80s, early 90s. Pop that pussy, doo-doo brown. I mean, we've had get it, girl. She ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. We've had countless of songs, videos that are way more raunchy. I mean, what the hell was My Neck, My Back, Lick My and My Crack? That was early 2000s. Again, y'all are very hypocritical with what you want to view as being disgusting and nasty and inappropriate. Because when men are making songs and when masculine people are making songs about screwing all the pussy and vagina and booty and who's sucking on their penis and who they running trains on, it's fine. But when women and feminine folks discuss sex, oh my God, you should be cooking and cleaning. Also, I'm about to go to the next point. Then it was the whole, well, what about the children? They need role models. With all due respect, rap artists are not role models. It's not their responsibility to be a role model for your child. It's not their responsibility to make music for your child. They're making music for other adults like you. So why, again, to the parents out there, here goes something that's about to, you know, potentially offend people. But how about you take accountability and be a parent and take care of your child? If you don't want your kids listening to Wet Ass Pussy, then I suggest you don't allow your kids to listen to Wet Ass Pussy. Don't let them sit up and have their iPhones and Androids and iPods and tablets listening to Wet Ass Pussy. You can put parental controls on that. It is not Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's job to make sure that your kids aren't listening to this. That's your job. You decided to have those stupid ass kids. And yes, I said stupid ass kids. Let me stop being toxic. That was wrong. You decided to have those kids, so you need to decide to raise those kids. Stop trying to put your parental responsibilities off on everybody else. Okay, because a lot of y'all do that, and it's like, again, it's not the media's responsibility to figure out what music your kid can and cannot listen to. That's your job. Anyways, and like I said, in the same breath, you sitting up here tripping about Wet Ass Pussy, but in the meantime, were you not banging out to Tatiana, which is literally the same situation? Exactly. Everybody bust down, Tatiana. Hey, I want to see you bust down. What was that? Almost 2 years ago? That was y'all shit. Is he not talking about running a train and having sex with multiple women? Okay, then, like I said, a lot of y'all sexist and misogynistic. Y'all have issues with women and feminine folks talking about sex and having autonomy and control over their bodies and their lives. That's your hatred against women and feminine people. Y'all don't care about sex. Y'all don't care about these kids. The vast majority of the men complaining about the kids are the same niggas that are deadbeats and don't raise their own kids, Umar Johnson style. Okay, that's why I said the hypocrisy, and you're projecting. It's narcissistic. You don't want to take accountability. I'm going there. Again, if you have the free time, check the links and articles in the description box. I'm going there. All right. So like I was saying, you have that. And then it's always, when we talk about cheating and all this, it's always a double standard because, again, women and feminine people are expected to be faithful. And when they do decide to cheat, lie, manipulate, we hold them to the fire. That ain't nothing but a hoe. That's a slut. She's a home wrecker. That's her pussy too loose, her ass too loose. But in the meantime, what is Offset? You are literally in a marriage. You are in a binding contract, spiritually and politically, through the law. You're in a binding marriage contract of monogamy and commitment, and your ass is cheating. So wouldn't that mean that you have a community dick because you're sleeping around? But like I said, when it comes to men, cis men in particular, cis het men in particular, but really men in general, masculine people in general, I'm talking to us. I'm addressing our bullshit. It's okay for you to sleep around, spread diseases, lie, cheat, manipulate, use, gaslight, break trust. But then women, again, y'all full of shit. Cardi, you need to break up with this person. You need to fully go through the divorce, go through it, and stop playing. End it. Now, can y'all be friends? Can y'all be cordial? Can y'all co-parent? Of course, yes, you can. Your child should be, taken care of by both of y'all. But y'all just don't need to be together in a relationship. Now, going back to Offset, 9 times out of 10, and this is what, I talk about this all the time in the Black community. Offset is also a product of his environment. Let's be honest. What did he grow up with? Were his parents in a committed relationship? Were they dysfunctional? Were they narcissistic, egotistical? Were they liars and cheaters? Was there a lot of, cognitive dissonance in the sense that the actions don't match the words? And that's a lot of the issues in the Black community. And I'm not saying this to give an excuse to Offset. I'm saying this to draw information in so we all can have a better picture. Because a lot of us, we know cheating and lying is wrong. However, what did we grow up with, right? Our parents told us don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, but yet they were lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay? So this is where the cognitive dissonance comes in, and I will have information on the definition of cognitive dissonance in the description box as well. Check it out if you have the time. It's crazy to me. It's mind-boggling to me. And then to my women and feminine folks and just anybody out there, I'm going to keep on saying this as well. Every time you take these toxic, narcissistic, emotionally unavailable people back, you are directly telling them and everybody around you that you are okay with the bad treatment. I'm just being real, because you have to teach people how to treat you. And if you keep taking somebody back after they've cheated on you numerous times, they lied to you, they clearly don't care about you, they're disrespecting you every time you turn around, and you keep giving them second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th chances, they're going to continue to cheat, lie, manipulate, gaslight, and do you dirty. Because clearly the punishment doesn't fit the crime, bro. It doesn't fit the issue. You know, if I know that I can, every time I can just sweet talk you back and you're going to take me back, of course I'm going to do well for a minute, but I'm going to go right back to doing the same shitty ass shit I was doing because you're not holding me accountable. And that's another bigger issue in the Black community, in the struggle of with men and masculine folks, again, never being held accountable for the shit that they're saying and doing to other people. This is why. And you don't hold people accountable by constantly taking them back. You know, that's my thing. How are you holding them accountable, yet every time you turn around, you are taking this person back? And it's like, I'm sorry, but that's not how it goes. You know, and then I'm going to say this. Maya Angelou said it best. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time, because more, like I said, I was trying to hint to at the beginning of this video, before Offset and Cardi B got married, he probably was already cheating on her. And she probably already knew he was cheating. So my thing is, if the person is cheating on you before the marriage, what makes you think getting married to this person is going to keep them faithful? Not to mention, he already had, 2-3 other kids before you. So again, people, the red flags, bro, and this is why I keep saying this. Hindsight is 20/20, which is very true. A lot of us have to go through abuse numerous times, have to get our heart broke numerous times, have to be done dirty numerous times before we catch the lesson, okay? Before we start realizing, hey, you need to put up some healthy boundaries and start respecting yourself, because this is ridiculous. But like I was saying, more than likely was already cheating on you before y'all got married. So like, you could have avoided being cheated on numerous times, wasting 3 years in a marriage, etc. Because the amount of money and time and energy that goes into getting married, paying for all the legal documentations, all of the tax paperwork, just so much money, time, and energy goes into these marriages. It's not worth it, in my opinion, and especially when you already knew this person was a lying ass cheater before you even got with them. You feel me? And this is now you sitting up 3 years later, filing for divorce. And again, time and time again, he has embarrassed you, okay? Or the toxic, narcissistic person embarrasses you. And it's public embarrassment. Because every time Offset cheats, it's known to everybody. Think about it, y'all celebrities. Y'all are public figures. So when things like this happen, it's on social media, it's in the news, it's on the videos, it's on our Snapchat, it's on everything. It's on Twitter, it's on everything. We're all seeing it. So you're made to be a public embarrassment numerous times. And then of course, in true narcissistic fashion, they come back. This is why I said toxic people. They know what they're doing. Let's be real. They come back with the fake love bombing. Oh, I love you. I promise I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to get into therapy. I'm going to go to counseling. We should do marriage counseling. Oh, and what Offset is known for doing in typical narcissistic fashion, at least it's a narcissistic behavior, is these large, like, gestures of love and gratitude after you fucked up and did something wrong. So like what Offset does, if you notice the previous times he's been caught cheating, oh, he's coming to her performances with all of these flowers and bears and candy and, oh, I love you, baby. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm telling everybody in the world, just to turn around and go right back to cheating on your ass. That's what a narcissist is going to do. That's what someone who's toxic and emotionally unavailable and clearly doesn't care is going to do. The love bombing. I made a video already discussing Sour Patch Kid, because that's really how narcissistic types of people are. They know when to be good. They know when to show love and affection. And they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing and they don't care. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. They do not care.